and 5.
Well, good afternoon, you beautiful brave hearts from around this glorious globe. Thanks for tuning in to BHN TV station. We're here to train you first and treat you second. So what's up today? Sandra May coming at you for the perfect day lifestyle Q&A. Lorraine will be popping on in a few minutes. She's working with a client in her clinic, so she'll be with us as soon as she can. We hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day. And I want you to know, let me here, actually, I have to share my slides. Let me slow this train down. Here we are. There we go. All right. So here we are for the perfect day live Q&A. We hope you're having an absolutely amazing day wherever you are. And so let's roll. What do you think we have in store for you today? All right. First, let's remind you that every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're here to help you unleash that healer within. And if you're looking for more information, the first stop is always going to be bhnuniversity.com. Now, here is all the different places you're going to see all these shows and these replays: Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, Telegram, and BitChute. So let's dive in to our topic today. And our topic is body talk. What the heck is going on with body talk and why should we listen, right? Let me just rearrange my screen just a little bit more. One more tweak. There we go. All right, I'm ready to roll. All right, so pain, inflammation, redness, swelling, disease, autoimmune disease, fibroids, cysts, tumors, these are all from physical blocks, right? Let's go with the flow. Nowhere is this statement more important than in the human body. The human body is like a river. Where there is beaver dams or a physical block in the river, the water slows and the trash collects, right? Logic says the more dams in the river, the slower the flow, pressure builds, and the more congested and contamination the river becomes. Okay, are you feeling swollen and under pressure? Physical blocks in the human body build this pressure and conditions such as high blood pressure, arrhythmia, heart attack, lung congestion, organ malfunction, headaches, constipation, pain, swelling, internal scar tissue, fibroids, tumors, cancers. So it goes on and on and on, right? Disease is not just one block. You may have many blocks. All chronic diseases are complex diseases. Unmanaged disease cause 10 to 40 physical blocks in the body. Very few people will ever return to vital health because their practitioners are only focused on one part of the body, right? Okay, so tumor, fibroid, joint problem, or a particular body part, and not the whole body, right? Symptoms are the body's way of communicating. It is your body's cry for help, letting you know what is out of alignment with your health, right? The medical system chases the symptoms, medicates the symptoms, and gets you out of the pain, but never addresses the root cause, right? Lorraine's journey from general health and pains, the doctor said, "You're getting older, and what do you expect?" Right? And she thought to herself, "I expect good health," right? She was very educated within nutrition and had been seeking out natural health for many years, right? Then the inflammation, which caused stagnation, given medication, headaches that progressed into migraines and more medication, and one side of her face become numb. So what then? Stronger medication, right? Her body was giving her all the signs, but no one was listening. And not even Lorraine, right? She'd say that too. So until the slam dunk and the wake up call of a diagnosis of cancer. Here she is popping on. We'll give her a minute to get settled. I'm just reading through your journey. You get settled there where you are, right? Most practitioners are not trained to understand and recognize physical blocks like adhesions, fibroids, tumors until it becomes an emergency, such as surgery, radiation, or chemotherapy. Okay. Body talk isn't just the physical injury or illness. It's a collection of unprocessed emotional pain from past experiences. Let's see, let's talk about head and an invalidating of self, the self-criticism and the fear. The neck is inflexibility, unbending, stubbornness. The lungs are a depression, grief, not feeling worthy. That can also be like a fear of losing your life. Just let me rearrange my screens once more. There we are. Okay. Let's see here. Lorraine's smiling. You give me a shout out whenever you're ready to join in, love. We're on slide number 6. Shoulders, lack of joy, carrying the weight of the world. Spine is the upper back, the lack of emotional support. The mid spine, guilt, stuck in the past, and your lower spine, fear over money, right? Or fear about money, perhaps. Your abdomen, again, fear, anxiety, stopping the process, sadness or anger over lack of parental support. What can sit in your arms? Resistance to change, right? Nope, I don't want this. I'm not letting this happen, right? Elbows, a difficulty accepting new experiences. Hips, a fear of going forward in major decisions. And a wrist is movement and ease in your body. If you don't feel like you can move and go about your world in ease, you're going to have problems there. Your hands are going to show up with issues with letting go or holding on too tightly. See how this is so logical, everybody? Knees, you're blocked from moving forward. I can't live my life the way I want. I can't move forward. I can't do this. You're going to fire up those negative hormones and acidic load showing up in the knees, right? Or it could represent a pride and an ego, a stubborn ego and a pride, right? Your ankles, again, let's think about inflexibility and guilt, okay? An inability to receive pleasure. Well, that's no good, right? Feet, you're stuck in a toxic situation or an inability to understand ourselves, our life, or others, and a fear of stepping forward. Now, your bunions, this is interesting, lack of joy in experience of life. Well, Lorraine, my love, you look settled. How are things with you?
I am doing fabulous. I hope that you can hear me. When your voice is coming through choppy,
Okay.
but we're good.
Yep, I can hear you just fine, love. You carry on. Yep.
Okay. Just like Sandra said, we're not aware of when the body is actually talking to us because most of us have, number one, numbed out the body. We've just numbed it out. We're so used to having a little ache or a pain or a something going on, and we self-medicate one way, shape, or form, and then that crying baby doesn't get attention. But our body is our body. The pain in our body is a GPS, and it is telling us exactly what needs attention. So if we could get there before it becomes a 911 emergency, hey, you're way ahead of the majority if you can really come back and listen to your body, right, Sandra?
Absolutely. That's perfect. Exactly. Okay. I'm going to flip to the next slide here. Pain is your guardian and your friend to the end. Respect it and listen to it. In today's society, pain is either a gift or a punishment. It all depends on your belief systems. Do you want to be a physical victim or an awakened spirit, right? Pain is a protector for those who are conscious. Pain is that alert system to get your attention and focus. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. When you master pain through self awareness, self love, and self care, great healing can take place. The more peaceful a heart and mind, the greater the healing, right? Healthcare systems that do not empower a self-healing have been created to empower the illusion of healing. It gets you out of pain, but not out from underneath that root cause, right? This is unfortunately the business of disease. When we succumb to the man-made medicine and treatment, the body takes a back seat to its inability to self-regulate and heal.
Yeah, and our bodies innately know what needs to be done to heal the body. All we have to do is supply the body with what it needs, and that maybe you need to drink more structured water. Maybe you need to detoxify a bit so your body can actually hone in on what needs to be done. Because when it's highly toxic, we've got to address one problem at a time. So let's address the toxicity and bring that crying baby down and then start going in deeper.
That's perfect, love. Yep. Okay. The invisible creates the physical. Stress is the invisible injury at the root of most all disease and suffering today. The invisible creates the physical. Can you believe the Heart Association does not even recognize that stress is a factor when it comes to heart health? Big Pharma plays the puppet master. Whether you're talking about the heart or any other part of the body, stress creates more inflammation and internal scar tissue in the body than your diet. The weakest link breaking is an opportunity to realize your body is talking to you and asking you to take personal action and love yourself well. All chronic diseases are simply symptoms that have been mismanaged and mistreated. Until we learn the art of trusting, honoring, respecting, protecting, forgiving, and loving ourselves first and foremost, our health will always be in jeopardy, right? Your body has not forgotten how to heal. We have forgotten that the body can heal, and when we give it what it needs. So let's take back our God-given right to love, health, healing, and happiness. All right.
So
Now,
the invisible creates the physical.
yep.
So emotional blocks will continue to be created within the body until we understand the true definition of disease and come at it not from an unconscious, subconscious dislike. We've got to get rid of that programming. The more toxic and the more toxins and toxic negative beliefs that we ingest, the deeper down that road you start going, and the more the issues where the blood flow is not flowing, the lymphatic system's not being able to move. I mean, we have to be able to address this and really get.
Oh, I think she's had a little bit of trouble on her end. Her looks like her internet maybe isn't as great as it could be. Okay, so the energy of consciousness, your map of consciousness is measured using a method called applied
And then
kinesiology.
hmm?
Oh, you're having trouble coming through on your internet, love. Yeah,
Oh,
you paused for quite a few seconds there, my dear.
oh no.
Oh no, yeah, no worries. Okay, so the map of consciousness is measured using a method called applied kinesiology, where individuals hold substances, think thoughts, or experience emotions while muscle strength is tested to determine their true or their calibration level, right? Muscle testing or dowsing are other words. This scale ranges from from a 0 to a 1,000 with higher values representing an elevated state of consciousness. So this map is used for the development of self-awareness and growth. Okay, here. So the energy of consciousness, this map of, that is what we've already done. I apologize, everybody. We're just a little bit disjointed. This is a really interesting slide, isn't it? Lorraine, we're looking at the one that's showing the little graph, the shame at the bottom showing 20, all the way up to unconditional love on an energetic scale showing 700 to 1,000. Are you still there, my dear, or no? Yep, no, maybe not. Okay. So let's just keep on going. That is key. All of these things are very key for you to understand your body, right? We are not just bone and blood. We are spirit and energy. So unless we're really going to make peace with this and understand this is one of those base codes, right? Think of all the ways that belief systems are going to tie in to these screens and to this information, right? This is foundational, and we have to be willing to go in and look at our belief systems and make sure that we are in alignment, right? Make sure we're moving up from that shame and guilt, apathy, grief, fear, starting to move up, desire, then anger can come in if we're not really balanced, pride, courage, neutrality. Look at that point. 250 shows neutrality, right? And look at the slide there. Look at that cone. You're just starting to getting by, right? At that courage and neutrality point. Acceptance, reason, love shows 500, and see how it shows unconditional love in the middle there. And then joy, peace, unconditional love. And in that center part, ultimate consciousness, right? That absolute loving observation where you can go about your day and observe those thoughts as they float through, and you could decide whether or not you are going to let that have a voice in your world. Okay, let's just keep moving forward. Everything that we just talked about is found in the Perfect Day Guide. Isn't that amazing? We didn't go for outside sources. We went right to the very source that we keep talking about, that Perfect Day Guide. It's there for you. So get it downloaded for free. We'd love for you to open it up. It's made into a beautiful document that can sit on your coffee table. And also on that same link that you can download for free, PDG free, remember that stands for Perfect Day Guide, right? Free.com. You're also going to be able to download Healthy to 100. It is a rather humorous take, but it's kind of nice. It's a bit more of a read. You can sit there in evenings and just flip through and read through, a bit more of a novel style in a sense, although he's not really telling a story other than telling you how you can be healthy to the age of 100, right? So let's take back your power, grab a hold of these free resources for yourself. Now, currently in the store is a sunburn sale, right? We're out, we're trying to enjoy our time up here in Canada. Our summers are short, so sometimes we can go to a few extremes just to enjoy the weather, right? So if you've got a sunburn, we've got the products to help you, along with all those wonderful detoxing products. So Monday, July 28th until Sunday, August 11th, docofdetoxstore.com, up to, and remember that is up to, not every product, but up to 40% off. So now if you're saying, hey, I'd like to learn, I'd like to dive in and get to be an expert, get to be called a master practitioner, these courses is where you want to start. And even if you're just wanting to be the brave heart that is going to show up every day for your family, this is still the course load that you want to take. For the courses left in 2025, we've got Toronto, Ontario, the Wolfe Non-Surgical, September 13th to 24th. Ixtapa Zihuatanejo is going to start October 29th. The whole course load is going to be in Ixtapa, Mexico. Wolfe Whole Life Health Certified, the Wolfe Non-Surgical, the Women's Pelvic Restoration course, and a special treat, the Women's Pelvic Restoration course is going to be an online worldwide event, November 21st to 23rd. And then the next day we'll have a Q&A. In 2026, the course load looks like this. Again, the whole course load in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Mexico, Whole Life Health Certified, starting January 28th, Wolfe Non-Surgical, starting February 7th, and the Women's Pelvic Restoration course, February 20th to 22nd. Again, this is going to be also done as an online worldwide event. Okay, and then in Los Angeles, we're going to have the Whole Life Health Certified starting February 25th, the Wolfe Non-Surgical starting March 7th, and if we get enough participants, we will show the Women's Pelvic Restoration course. So if you're out there and you want to show up in person and you're going to be able to get to the California course, then let us know. Light up our phone lines and let us know you want to attend the pelvic restoration course in Los Angeles, California. Let's see, probably around March 20th or so, looks like, whatever that Friday, Saturday, Sunday is following the Wolfe Non-Surgical. Calgary, Alberta, we will be doing the Wolfe Non-Surgical and the Women's Pelvic Restoration course. And again, in this location, we are going to be set up to do the online worldwide event. All right. And here, let's dive a little bit deeper into the women's pelvic restoration and disease prevention. I've had the pleasure of assisting Lorraine with this course, and it was incredible. I am elevated more and more and connected more and more to my female spirit, to my power as a female, to be gentle and kind and fun and vibrous. Okay. Let's see, we got someone asking questions on the live event, so let's go right there. Jan, I don't know what kind of product to get. I only have one small bowel left. Well, let's start with a little bit of black gold for sure. We can get you going with just a little bit of black gold. If you only had one, could only try one product, then do with that. Jan then says lots of scar tissue and adhesions. Okay, the Fibro Clear can go after those for sure. Will someone please get back to me? Give us a call, Jan, 855-900-4544, extension 0, right? No one ever gets back to me and talks to me about what products to buy. Give us a call. We'll be there. We will absolutely call you back. 855-900-4544, extension 0. Okay, so the rest of the pelvic insert, this is for females only. Whether you're a man or a lady, your spirit does come from the pelvic region. Okay, so we need to connect there. For guys, you're going to need to clean out that abdomen, do your ultimate coffee enemas, maybe take your prostate power, right? But your power is also going to come from the pelvic region. This course is made just for women so that we can learn what to do with the pelvic region, what we can do for the vagina and its health and its strength. So bhnuniversity.com is your connection for all this information. The Whole Life Health Certified is a 9 days, $4,000 cost. Wolfe Non-Surgical Certified 12 days, $5,000 investment is what I should be saying. The New World Practitioner Certified is a 21-day. That is both those courses all together. And then your Women's Pelvic Restoration and Disease Prevention 3-day masterclass for $1,200. Okay, be here now and unleash your healing. Now, an exciting addition to 2025, Victoria, British Columbia, August 27th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., Reverse the Irreversible with Dr. Dara Wolfe, live and in person only, 100 people allowed into the space, right? So let's learn how Dr. Dara Wolfe's strategies reverse conditions and the medical and natural health industries they call irreversible, right? So how does he help all these things that they call irreversible? Sign up free at bhnuniversity.com and we'll get you the information to how you can attend that live event. Now, BHN TV world events are an exciting addition into our world, and we're really happy to do this. Sunday, September 21st, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, A World Without Cancer with John Richardson and a whole ton of other health professionals that are going to speak directly about cancer. And inside the Doc of Detox, we simply say first, third, second, first, second, third, fourth stage of inflammation. Okay. Sunday, October 5th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Quantum Power Pack Healing. Sunday, October 26th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. with Food Forest Abundance and Jim Gale and a whole host of people that work directly with Jim. And then Sunday, November 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., Super Soldier Immunity. Sign up free at bhnuniversity.com. We're going to watch them all live on social media channels on the Sunday, and then there's usually a Q&A event for these as well. So find these world event replays on Braveheart Nation app. You're going to type in bhnapp.com. You're going to see the link. You can either download to your phone, your tablet, or simply log on to it in Braveheart Nation, bhnapp.com. The world events are also replayed on BitChute, Rumble, Telegram. And then these BHN University TV live Q&As within the World Doc of Detox, Wednesday, August 6th, 7 p.m. Heal yourself and heal your family. Then September 6th, 11 a.m. That's a Saturday, Rock with the Doc of Detox. Wednesday, September 24th, 7 p.m. Heal yourself, heal your family. And Saturday, October 11th at 7 p.m. Heal yourself and heal your family. Again, sign up free at bhnuniversity.com. Your questions matter because you matter. Now we are back on TikTok, so if that's your preferred place to go for social media, there it is, ready and waiting for you to connect in. Scan that QR code. Now, just know we are growing at such leaps and bounds right now. It is amazing. And yet we know that we are being censored and we are being shadow banned, right? They just can't stand someone growing by 20,000 new Bravehearts every single day. We don't believe we're going to be allowed to continue this growth because our message is free for the world. So get on that app, bhnapp.com, stay connected and thrive. It is free health and healing for all humans. Here's what the app looks like. And here are the features in the Braveheart Nation app. Let's track your perfect day. Let's find out what the news and events are. Freddie is piping in on the Facebook page. What is this for? This is for free health and healing, Freddie. This is what we're all about. Education for everybody so that you can step into your sovereign power and make your own decisions for your health, your wealth, your mind, and your body. Evolve inside the app is the world's largest free online library of videos, guides, audios for self-healing. Connect with Bravehearts around the globe is your chat function. The perfect match is a way for you to connect with other people that feel the same way about the world as you do. So you're going to have to watch the Braveheart Nation emotional intelligence class before you can get access into the perfect match. And then the mindful moment reminder is a beautiful Tibetan bell reminding you that your power is in the present moment. So go to bhnapp.com and unleash your roar. Dr. Sage Wolfe is busy doing a world tour. Soon he will be going to Montreal, Quebec, Saturday, August 23rd to Monday, September 1st. He's going to be doing Wolfe Non-Surgical treatments, cell sonic, regeneration, treatments, thermography, and consultations with those thermographies, and heavy metal testing. So if you have a question for Dr. Sage Wolfe, you can reach him at 250-801-5673. You're going to call Kristen to book at 438-929-0997. And then Dr. Sage is going to be heading to Toronto, Ontario. Again, all those same treatments. Thursday, September 4th to Tuesday, September 19th. You're going to call Magdalena to book 416-669-9351. Then to Los Angeles, California in 2026, February 25th to Thursday, March 5th. Call Narin to book 386-631-4066. And if you can't get to any one of those locations, just know that Dr. Sage Wolfe is willing to come to you. Give them a call. You're going to talk directly with Dr. Wolfe, and they're going to figure out exactly what you need, what you're trying to accomplish, and they will design a package just for you. So that is personal certifications and trainings with Dr. Sage Wolfe at your location. Dr. Wolfe is going to be attending the 2026 Conscious Life Expo in LA, February 20th to 23rd. Come see them at the Transformational Healing of the Universe booth for live Wolfe Non-Surgical and cell sonic regeneration treatments. Go to consciouslifeexpo.com for more information. Now, if you've been around and you decided for a while, you've been checking things out, and you decide, you know what, natural health is my next step, my next evolution in my life, and I want to become a Power Pack clinic owner. So go to dodpowerpack.com. If you purchase the cell sonic regeneration and the cardio med bed, you're going to get a free 27-day professional training with every purchase. We want these DoD Power Pack clinics to be worldwide. All right, financing is now available in the USA for either the course load or the Power Pack energy medicine devices. Again, those two websites, bhnuniversity.com or dodpowerpack.com. Now, everything we are here to do for you is to help you know that you can go from a patient to a healer, from a victim to a brave heart. DoD 5-star is available in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Mexico, and coming soon to St. Cloud, Florida, opening in 2026. So again, to catch all these shows, we're available on Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, Telegram, and BitChute. Isn't that exciting? Now, just like I started the show, we're here to train you first. We want to teach and train. So to do that, you're going to have to listen. And you're going to have to listen up to 17 times before you're going to remember this information. So get your audios on Spreaker, Spotify, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, and Audible. BHN TV station shows are on audio for you. Now, if you're looking for our store, you're going to visit shopdodnow.com, and we have warehouses available and ready in the USA, in Canada, and in Australia. So if you just love Doc of Detox and you'd love to become an affiliate partner, we would love that as well, right? Sign up at docofdetoxpartner.com, earn commissions on referrals to the docofdetoxstore.com. Calling all health professionals and practitioners. If you would like to become a wholesale buyer, we would love that as well, right? When you come to see you, you want to have the products available to sell to them because that's in the present moment and they need that assistant in that present moment, don't they? To sign up to be a wholesale buyer, call again, Dr. Darrell Wolfe directly, 469-861-9454 or toll free 855-900-4544 extension 5 or email office.docofdetox@gmail.com. One more round. Doc of Detox Power Pack clinics are getting worldwide. This is a picture of the cell sonic regeneration, the cardio med bed, and in the middle, that is Dr. Sage Wolfe training on how to do that Wolfe Non-Surgical, that much more than deep tissue work with the elbow. Picture yourself connecting with a client's body and helping to open up those tissues, helping lymph flow and blood flow move, and then those connective tissues can come back to life very quickly, right? So just remember, you purchase both those products, both those energy medicine devices, and you get a free 27-day professional training with each purchase. So head to docofdetoxpowerpack.com. Financing is available for both the course load and the dodpowerpack.com, the cell sonic regeneration, the cardio med bed, and the courses are the whole life health certified or the Wolfe Non-Surgical by itself. Or if you want to take both together, that is becoming a new world practitioner. DoD 5-star health and healing, come for health, healing, and the training of a lifetime in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Mexico. Visit DoD5star.com for information about how to get yourself to this beautiful location where you can relax, where you can swim, and where you can experience all the treatments that we have available for you. Perfect day consultations are a great place to start. Now, if you've got something chronic going on, you need some urgent attention, then you need the touch of the master. $350 gets you access with basically it's half price, right? Unlimited telephone support directly with Dr. Daryl Wolfe. To book this, you're going to call his assistant at 855-900-4544, extension 1, or use the US direct line 250-980-0554. Now book your personalized consultation with a qualified New World Master Practitioner, someone like myself or Rita. We're both up on the website, ready and willing to help you craft your own perfect day, right? So perfectdayconsultations.com will get you information for both. Our consultations are $150, so that is a steal of a deal to get a guide and a coach to come alongside you. Now, if you are a huge fan of Dr. Detox and you love the sayings, right? Get off your knees. We rise together, right? Crack that coconut. One world, one love, one law. Then you're going to want some of our swag. We've got sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, water jugs. We've got it all for you. And just remember, when you order some of these, you're going to have to pay shipping on them because they come from a third-party vendor. All right, guys. So buy that, pay a little bit of shipping to get your DoD pride going. All right, now this whole show and every show that we do is here to teach you that the only permanent healthcare is self-care. The only permanent love is self-love. So first, love yourself, rise to your full potential, and fly. Now, as we do this, we are stronger and we can rise together. So Braveheart Nation, get on that bhnuniversity.com, get on bhnapp.com and get that downloaded for your viewing pleasure. And let's come to the end of today's show. We always end every day with a Braveheart oath. Now, you're going to recognize some of these words because this was part of the information we taught you today about that body talk, right? We need to love the body. We need to say this commitment, not only out loud so our subconscious can hear it, but so all the individual cells and their intelligence can hear it and feel it and rise to it, okay? So hand on heart, take a breath. Feels good. All right. I'm love. I'm healed. I am Braveheart. Today and every day, from the moment I rise until I gently close my eyes, I will always trust, honor, respect, protect, forgive, and totally love myself first and foremost before anyone else or anything else. So help me God, because I am, I can, I'm love, I'm healed. I am Braveheart. I'm all in. I trust that you're all in for you. So 3, 2, 1, Bravehearts. We've got this.